This is probably one of my best videos that I've made regarding investment in Dubai real estate. Now, in December 2022, I started speaking about the coastline of Dubai. If you observe this screenshot, I've put the link of this video below. And I've spoken about two communities. One is Mina Rashid, Emaar South. Now, today, when I started speaking about Mina Rashid, the prices were what, 1,800 dirham per square foot. And Emaar South, I don't want to talk of the price per square foot. I think that was below 1,000 dirham per square foot. Okay. How is it? Why am I able to assess different locations? So I'm going to share that secret today in this video. But again, I'm not emotional towards investment. A very graphical analysis which you can apply as well. As if you're an investor in Dubai, you're trying to understand investments in Dubai, this video is going to be very exciting for you. We're going to assess the coastline of Dubai, and this model can be applied to different locations. So when I started, price was 1,800. Okay. Now, then the prices went towards, at a certain stage, 2,500. It went to 2,800. And now we're talking about close to 3,000. The major question is, will it rise beyond 3,000 per square foot? A lot of investors of mine were like, okay, Zohaib, 3,000 per square foot, a 2-bed, 4 million dirhams is quite steep. Has it peaked, right? Good question. Let's understand, okay? So, 2022, because it started before that, but since I've started videoing, actually I did start videoing in 2021. That's a separate incident. We'll discuss some other day why my YouTube was deleted. But let's say 2022, we have that video proof, right? Then now this particular, now in forex trading, we call it pips, okay? There's no particular terminology for real estate, but let's call it pips, all right? So over here, I'm going to put it quarterly, right? Every quarter. So that's 2022, quarter 1, then there's quarter 2, then there's quarter 3. I think this is enough. Okay, two quarters are enough. So quarter 1 and quarter 4. Okay. Then it comes 2023. Again, same. Quarter 1, quarter 4. Now 24, and then I'll have 25. I will explain shortly. You'll understand why there won't be pips in between these years. And like I said, this model can be applied to different communities, and we'll get into some examples of some communities as well. So it started off over here, right? And then the price, it wasn't like a massive increase. I think it took a while because stock wasn't selling at this stage very rapidly. So we're talking about two regions here, right? There's Mina Rashid over here. There's an extension into the sea over here eventually. If you look at my Golden Belt video, I've given it in the comment section below. I've very clearly explained the master plan of Mina Rashid in that video. But the Maritime City here, it goes a bit like a U-turn, and then it comes back over here, right? So this is the potential of being a future beach. So we've got Maritime City over here. So this is what we're discussing, all right? These are the projects we're discussing. So at this stage during 2022, you'll be surprised, at 1,808 dirham per square foot, there was still a lot of stock left, even by emaar. Why? There were questions there like, okay, this location, why should I invest there? The most happening location is probably Dubai Marina, Palm Jumeirah. Why am I investing in that section of Dubai? You will in between this video, you'll understand that as well. The prices weren't increasing that rapidly. Then there was a spike during 23. Okay, 23. What happened? So in 2023, there were a couple of projects that came into Maritime City. At this stage, there's only one building over here, right? That's the Anwa by Omniat. And there was, over here, you can always find the Queen Elizabeth standing over there, and you have a bit of construction that has started, which is Seagate. Okay, that's pretty much, if you actually, again, observe my videos, you can actually see the progress of construction, right? There's no construction happening. Now the buildings are like about 50% complete. What happened in 23 is several private developers started entering the market. Now, this is a very important word, hype. Now, you can judge what hype means, but hype is very essential to bring the price up. In downtown, the price reached around 3,200 dirham per square foot. Initially, it had gone all the way up to 8,000. Now, it's around 3,000 to 3,500 dirham per square foot. We'll get into that. Let's complete this first, all right? So over here, basically in 23, who came? Damac, Danube, Select, DR, Omniath. That's when the hype started, because of course these guys have powerful sales teams, right? And they all started selling out very quickly. But one of the projects that I had spoken about a lot was DR and Select, particularly. Why? DR had a 70-30, but a 2-year post-annual payment plan. Why I like post-annual payment plans is the property, the investment can pay for itself. So if you're buying a one bed, then it is unbelievable. A one bed at 1.4 million dirhams, you're technically paying 70% of the value. The rest will pay for itself. Which reminds me, I have some properties being sold in DR, of course, with a premium. If you're interested, let me know. It's still a fantastic opportunity. So that started coming in these areas. And so that is where you saw the price spiking towards the 2,500 mark, correct? So it was pretty much at this price. Where did the price start going up again? The price started climbing up, especially this project has not released yet. So we've reached that towards the 2024, okay? Where the price started climbing up. That is by Omniath. So Omniath, so it came into the market, sort of news came into the market. It's not official yet, but news came to the market that Omniath is going to come, has made a new division called Brand X, where the premium brands of Omniath, that's a Dorchester collection, where there's a 2-bed selling at 30 million dirhams. That's a separate ultra luxury brand. And they have Brand X, which not official yet, but they are planning to take over the master plan of Maritime City, develop probably a little private beach in that corner over there, and their project would be priced somewhere around 2,800 dirham per square foot. And now the price has gone up towards 3,000. Okay, this is we're in July right now, so the price is going to touch 3,000 for RYM. Now the $1 million question is, will this further rise? Is it a good investment? Which product should you choose for investment? Now that is the question that has been asked for Verve in City Walk, Dubai Creek Harbour, and Rashid Yachts and Marina. Okay. Before that, let's understand some locations now. Let's understand 2 locations. Okay. One is downtown Dubai, City Walk. So City Walk, especially to understand Verve as an example, right? So the Verve, if you look at the secondary market in City Walk, okay, you can find properties for around what, 4.5 million. City Walk has, you can, if you take a 2-bed in City Walk, you can rent it out anywhere from, on a low season, from 16,000 dirhams. It can go all the way up to 25,000 dirhams a month. It depends on who your provider is. So if I can get this from the secondary market, why should I pick up Verve? If I'm an investor, if I'm an end user, no doubt, City Walk is a vibe, right? Madina Jumeirah Living by Miraz, again, another vibe. But there's vibe and there's investment. You're not emotional about investment. So where's City Walk? So we've got downtown here, right? We've got City Walk over here. You've got a Coca-Cola arena at this stage. But see, these are just buildings pretty much on a road. Of course, it has got a beautiful downtown skyline view. But I'm talking about the graph. So if I look at the graph over here, beyond a certain stage, okay, it's going to reach 3,000, right? It's going to reach 3,000, okay? Now after this, why my pips have reduced, correct? After 24, it's 25, right? From 3,000, it's going to not be at the same speed, right? It's not going to be the same speed until what pops in? hype pops in. Now, how will hype pop into a location? Back in the city walk. So over here, the prices to jump up again. For example, in downtown, what is the most popular building? Let's say a very nice building. The most popular is probably Address Skyview, right? And hence that has the hype. And hence the prices in Address Skyview is always it's at its peak at this stage, right? So now after peaking, the graph it slows down. Okay. So let's say an Opera Grand, right? Beautiful building, fantastic location. I love it. Okay, 2 bed is what, 5.5 million, and we're looking at around 3,200 dirham per square foot. Okay, and so why is it tough for the price to rise beyond this? Why? Because downtown is done, right? No more plots for sale, right? You've got your Burj Khalifa, but all the lands have been sold out all across. Till date, people are like, oh, I want the fountain side of Burj Khalifa, not the other side of Burj Khalifa. I want the fountain side and the Burj Khalifa view. It has demand, but the price has peaked as of now. At a later stage, it may increase, but it'll take some time to reach that stage because of all the supply in the market at this stage. Now, let's understand the coastline. So, if this is the coastline, okay, and we're going to do a break at, let's say, Burj Al Arab, okay. So, it starts with Dubai Islands over here, and over here, it's, I hope it sees, it's Jebel Ali. Okay, now this section you have Dubai Islands, Mina Rashid, Maritime City, Pearl Jumeirah, so again PJ, but Pearl Jumeirah, La Mer. Then over here you've got the Bulgari. This is ultra luxury. Burj Al Arab and Bulgari. There's this big it's multiple names. Some call it Jumana Islands. Some call it Coral Reef. There's hype. There's questions about a casino, right? This is like me talking about the beach in Maritime City. You know, it's not official, but so this is one section, right? This is one section of Dubai, and now what are the villa communities in this particular section of Dubai? You've got, of course, you've got your downtown. You have your beyond downtown MBR City. MBR City consists of Shobha Heartland District 1. You've got the valley somewhere over here, you know, and beyond valley, there's Miras has bought property. So there's this section of Dubai. Then you have the other section where you have your Emaar Beachfront. Emaar Beachfront, Dubai Marina, JBR, Blue Water Island, Palm Jebel Ali, Palm Jumeirah. Okay. So this particular section, if you observe the properties, now Emaar Beachfront, one of the nicest properties, let's say Sea Point. Sea Point, you'd be surprised if you search for a 2-bed for sale in Sea Point, you probably would not even find it, right? It's tough. People are not selling their properties right now. But what the price has reached over here, a 2-bed, 13 million dirhams. 3-bed, sorry. Yeah, the 2 beds are not for sale. So I saw a 3-bed, 13 million dirhams. Now, why did the price go up? Again, over here, currently, sorry, not Bulgaria, okay. This section, okay. RYM, you can get a beautiful 3-bed, right? And these are the products that, again, this is coming into product choosing, product picking, because not every product spikes like this, right? Dubai Hills is also another fantastic example. There's hype, there's demand over there. Dubai Hills is currently on hype mode. So this, of course, Palm Jebel Ali has hype. The prices will rise over here. At what speed? Of course, we'll have, that's a separate assessment. But at this stage, this location is at 3,000. This is at what? 7,000 dirham per square foot. But in a median, let's say if I compare Palm Jumeirah, Blue Water Island, JBR, Absolute Coast, and Emaar Beachfront, we are trading somewhere around 5,000 to 7,000 dirham per square foot. At this stage, what happens to the graph? It has climbed and now it goes like this, but it's not going down. At this stage, there is no section of Dubai, My bad. The sections we're discussing right now. There have been some sections in Dubai where the price spiked and then the price went down. I don't want to give examples in the video. Maybe when we schedule a Zoom call, I'll give examples of some locations where the graph went down, the prices started dropping. Why? I will explain why in certain locations the prices started dropping. But in this section, we are looking at 3,000. So the potential, why did this reach 7,000, where one of the most prime properties in downtown Dubai is at 3,200 dirham per square foot? The C. Hence, this particular section and what areas, what products you should be targeting, that's a separate discussion. But why will there be hype in this location? It's not just because of Rashid Yachts and Marina. Yes, emaar communities in general, whether it was downtown, there was a hype. Then Dubai Hills is currently at hype. Arabian Ranches 3, again, people made profit, but now it's at the stable line, right? It's reached that certain peak. Valley is slowly upward increasing. There's demand for Valley. It's funny. We picked up something in the new launch of Valley, Venera, and I already have people asking me, okay, can you give it to me for 200,000 premium? I'm like, relax, guys, you know. So we need to understand infrastructure appreciation. Okay, so real estate appreciation, I've explained this in several of my videos. We need to understand infrastructure appreciation. Let's say this is associated with hype, okay? Because when there is more modern infrastructure coming, people are more attracted to it. It can be, initial hype was what? From our previous, before 2021, the construction styles were more Arabic, Mediterranean, classical. These were the communities that you'd see. Arabian Ranches, Meadows, Springs, to the extent even Jumeirah Park. These were the styles that you saw. But now, when did the initial hype come? When you saw the modern construction. Because people who are coming to Dubai, the new crowd that's coming to Dubai from Europe, Australia, US, UK, they want modern, simplistic, classy, elegant, you know. I'm not saying the other styles are not classy and elegant. Okay, modern and simplistic contemporary designs. So that created a certain amount of hype. Now over here, what's going to create our hype? Dubai Islands, La Mer, Pearl Jumeirah, not so. Pearl Jumeirah has achieved what it had to achieve. The master developer creates hype. Dubai Islands, why is it going to create hype? Did you see Bay Villas? What happened at Bay Villas? Which brings to me again, there are plots that are going to come in Dubai Islands, and there's Bay Villas second launch coming. Again, a phenomenal investment. Bay Villas, if you want to invest, you probably should be thinking about it now. There'll be more interesting projects. Like for example, Imtiaz had its beach isle in Dubai Islands. Sold out. Why? Because phenomenal construction, right? So there is hype in this location at this stage, which gives us potential for the graph to increase. But your frequency may not be the same. Means over here, you could see the price rising every month. Every month you could see, boom, the prices were going high. Because the price point was phenomenal. Now, yes, when you're touching these prices, this will go from quarterly, from every month, it's going to go maybe 6 monthly. And every 6 months towards a year, there will be a spike in prices. So is it a good investment? Of course, it's a phenomenal investment because yes, you know, will you go to Emaar Beachfront and spend 13 million to buy a 3-bed? No, if you can get a beautiful 3-bed in Rashid Yachts and Marina, around 6 to 6.5, full sea view, full, you're right at the front, in an Emaar project, it's a phenomenal investment. Can you believe there's an entire community being built right in front of the sea where all these options, okay, this is the longest pool in the world, longest infinity pool in the world. It looks like a complete resort and this section is being sold. It's a phenomenal investment. These occasions come rarely. In Dubai Creek Harbour, on that island, When Palace came in the front, yes, it's a phenomenal investment. There are few opportunities like this. So with my investors, what we do is I make reports, I send it across to them. We understand the prices. We are very clear, we're educated. And then when the opportunity comes, that's called a real estate investor. We need to study the prices, study opportunities. When a good opportunity comes, what is the, but see, there's investment brackets, right? Like when I had an investor who could spend 1 million dirhams, I told them, yes, go for Damak Hills too. 750 to 800 dirham per square foot, and you're investing around 1 million dirhams. Yes, this product will get sold out. Violet in Damak Hills too will get sold out before day one. It is a good investment. What is your investment bracket in Rashid Yachts and Marina? 4 to 7 million. If you have 4 to 6.57 million, if you have this bracket, don't go for the options cheaper. This, you're playing at a different game here. You're playing in the luxury game in this scenario. If you have this investment potential, you have the potential of this going towards the 13 million, 12, 13 million mark, because it's a phenomenal product. And imagine the kind of clientele you're dealing with. It's huge difference, right? See, now if I'm trading a 2 million townhouse in Damak Hills too, that's a different demographic. If I'm dealing with a 10 to 13 million 3-bed full sea view in emaar's resort project, of course, that's a completely different clientele I'm dealing with, right? It depends on what your frequency or what product you resonated. Now, this, for example, I had a call. Of course, there's a wider bracket over here. But this, for example, I'll give an example of a client. I had a client from the UK. He's originally from Hong Kong. He's been living in the UK for a very long time. He's come to Dubai. He wants to live. He's very, very particular about construction quality. That's where he had questions about emaar. He was like, okay, I really want something like an Ellington or an Omniath. You know, I'm very, very Verve, City Walk. Yes, phenomenal construction. I'm more inclined towards projects like these. I told him, hey, listen, you know what? Let's see these. Let's see Ellington. Let's look at Mina Rashid because of the location, purely because of location. Later, if you want to upgrade it, it still would make sense. He's like, right. So when you come to Dubai, we'll go for that orientation, right? So it's a whole different clientele. And I enjoy working in that space because trading becomes a lot easier in that space. Rest, to further understand, of course, if you're an investor, you've got this kind of any bracket, okay? Any bracket. To schedule a call with me, let me understand your requirements. Based on which we'll devise a strategy, we'll devise a plan. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little too much of information in one video, but I have to reduce the time. I think the time went really long. I really enjoy getting into the numbers, but we made some phenomenal reports. We'll be constantly analyzing properties in this space, in this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Show me some love. Hit me a like, share this video, let me know your feedback, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to answer. I'll try coming live. Maybe next week I'll try coming live to answer all your questions. Thank you for watching. Mohammed Zohaib.